more episode of Drug Discovery and Development with Cure. I'm Dr. Sukant, Khurana, the founder of Cure. With me is a good friend of mine, Dr. Animikh Ray. Animikh did his PhD from US and then has been an entrepreneur in India in various fields of biotechnology, drug discovery. He's also a collaborator of Cure. So Animikh specializes in few things. He specializes in nanoinformatics and he also specializes in formulation. So before we get to formulations, I think those who are obviously in drug discovery field know the value of formulations, but those outside may not really know what formulations is. So just for the sake of, curious viewers, let me inform that you can't simply take an active ingredient, take the chemical as powder, because you want things to be absorbed slowly, you want it to reach the right organ, you want it to be palatable, you don't want it to be too bitter, too nasty tasting in your mouth that you spit out. So formulations are really important. So Animikh, can you tell in sort of layman terms, what are formulations, what are they good for?
Of course, Sukant. I'm glad to be back. Thank you for organizing this. So let me give you a perspective first about formulation. This is an exciting field of research. And what people don't realize is formulation is all around us. It's kind of like all-encompassing. For example, the paint we use to color our home is a formulation. Mm-hmm. The toothpaste we use, to brush our teeth is a formulation. The pill we take when we are sick is a formulation. So formulation is a vast domain, and it's an exciting field of research. But since we are in the field of drug design and drug development, formulation in our domain is primarily used for drug delivery. Like you said, an API or an active molecule, it may not be palatable. So formulation may be used to mask the bitter taste of the API. That's one function of formulation. It has other advantages as well. For example, an API may be excellent in activity, but it may not be able to reach its target tissue on its own. So then the job of the formulation scientist is to deliver that active ingredient to its target site of action. So formulation is a vast discipline with wide-ranging application, and it has especially relevant application in the field of drug discovery and drug development and drug delivery. And what I would like to point out is that it is as much of a science as it is an art. So it is an action of a lot of creativity. You need to put a lot of creative effort when you are designing a formulation. So I encourage my students or my collaborators who work with me in formulation related projects is to think creatively. Creativity is the buzzword I would like to emphasize when we are talking about formulation.
Wonderful. So this was very lucid explanation for people who are trying to understand what formulation is. I would keep it short and simple, because let's end this episode at a very simple explanation so people can absorb what formulation is, and we'll come back with another episode. Before we sign out, I would like to encourage you, all our viewers, to go visit our website, www.ionCureRx.com, IONCURERX.com. We are a pharma and healthcare company, but we are not making profits for 3 projects. One of them is SARS-CoV-2, other is epilepsy, third is depression. These are our passion projects. We are making money. It's not that we are not making money from these. We are reinvesting all of it in giving employees, not executives, salaries, in putting in money for research and development, in building infrastructure. So, and we're also open to volunteer science, citizen science. So people can come join us, learn about healthcare, and contribute to this noble cause of beating the pandemic, which is utterly destroying this planet. We need to fight it, and we need your support. and you are us. It's a people's company. That is how this started, IronCure. And we'd love to
Right.
hear from you. You can reach out to contact@ironcure.com or volunteer@ironcureRx.com. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.